What is going on YouTube? xSerena here, back again with yet another Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Today, we are doing a video on Chimera, one of the other decks from the, I wouldn't say brand new box. The box has been out for like a couple of weeks, but we're here with Chimera. And this deck is obviously, as you know, in the metagame breakdown I did the other day, the deck is currently listed as tier 2. The deck, in my opinion, is very strong. It can make some very strong end boards, as you'll see in the video. So before we get into the list, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that for more deck profiles and stuff. Because man, I actually really enjoy making these and getting the replay for these. I played the deck a bit on stream and I played a bit on ladder. And yeah, I think this list is honestly is probably my favorite way to play it. Now I do have a replay from all my streams, so I think I'm playing like a few cards that aren't in this deck list at first, but then I changed to a different version. So anyways, let us get into the deck list. So first, let's look at the brand new skill, Chimera Illusions. You cannot normal spell summon excluding specials on the extra deck any monsters except Beast, Fiend, Illusion, and Spellcasters. Reveal one monster that mentions Chimera Fusion in your hand and shuffle one card from your hand into the deck and one Chimera Fusion from your deck to and add it from your deck to your hand. Then you can send one level 7 Dark Illusion or Spellcaster monster with 2500 attack from your hand or your deck to the graveyard. And then if you're going second and your opponent controls a monster, you can play a Chimera, the flying mythical beast from outside of your deck in face down defense, and its position can be changed. So being able to send back any brick to get a Chimera Fusion is very nice, which I love about this skill. And then you're obviously the 2500 you're going to be sending off of is Nightmare Magician, which is a pretty funny card, as you'll see in one of the replays we have. So here we are, we're playing one Nightmare Magician, 2 Apprentice. You can obviously play 3 if you have it, or 1. This deck is 100% playable with only 1 copy of Nightmare Magician. The Fiend monster of choice we're playing is Invader of Darkness. This is obviously a very good floodgate, but there is obviously some other cards you can play, such as Kalintosa, which is a pop on summon, which is really cool. You can play Radiant in this deck, so we're playing 3 because, I mean, hey, having it out to stuff like Tax Dragon is really nice. And Beatrice target for Tackle Crusader. Next we have Big Wing Berthomet, as you'll see in one of the combos, in one of the plays you'll see why. As if this is normal special, you can add one level 4 lower. You can add one level 4 beast and or one Chimera Fusion. You can also add both from your deck to your hand. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck for the rest of this turn except fusion. So that's the only downside if you go this route for that line, as you'll see. Next, we're playing 3 Cornfield Quaddle. Cornfield Quaddle can search a monster that mentions Chimera Fusion, except itself, as you're going to probably be adding Mirror Sword Knight. Or Gazelle, which is also on summon. You can add one level 5 Fiend monster or one Chimera Fusion from your deck to your hand, and if this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a fusion summon, you can add an illusion from your deck to your hand. Hence why this card I'm saying is like hence why I'm saying Nightmare Apprentice is you can play it at 1 copy because it's so easily searchable. Next we're on 3 Mirror Sword Knight, as it can quick effect tribute it to special summon a monster from deck that mentions Chimera Fusion except itself, and then if you control a Chimera, the flying mythical beast, you can negate a effect that your opponent controls, a monster effect, which is pretty good as well. Next one, Performer Pal Camelop as the monster to search off of Big Wing Berthomet. On Master Tau, Farfa as another Beatrice target or another target off of this, the Berthomet Mythical King. Next one on Vision Resonator, as you'll see they run a small Resonator package. And then the techs are playing 2 Mind Control. I kind of copied this, shout out to JVZ for most of this list. I kind of took my inspiration from it. And he's playing Minecon. Now he isn't playing Crimson Gaia. I'm playing this in order so I can get back Fiendish Golem, which is pretty nice. As you'll see in one of the things, it's kind of crucial to the end board, but obviously the Rezo package isn't really needed. I like it though, because you do get an additional interruption on top of what you already have. Next we have the Chimera fusions. I'm not playing the normal monsters, so the second effect doesn't really matter. And then for the extra, we're playing the new boss, Chimera the Illusion Beast. As this card can attack monsters a number of times each battle phase, up to the numbers of materials used for it. And then it can't be if this card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by the battle, which is basically the gimmick with illusions. And at the end of the damage step of this card battle an opponent's monster, you can change the monster's attack to 0, also negate its effects. So essentially your game ender, really. Next you have Chimera the King of Phantom Beasts, which is a hand rip. And during opponent's turn, you can banish this card from your graveyard to target one beast, fiend, or illusion in your graveyard, special summon it. We can special summon any of ours, but more than likely turn 1 we're going to be summoning this. Next one, Gatling Ghoul. You can make this on opponent's turn for a pop and burn. And we're also on to Baphomet, as it sends any beast, fiend, or illusion. So you can also send this as well, which is pretty cool. And the other cards are on Abyss Dweller, Beatrice. Beatrice is mainly your turn 1 play. Goddess, I haven't really made this, and Pentastag, as Pentastag is a good thing when your opponent puts monsters in defense, and you can have this out and then this also on field as well. So yeah, anyways, let's get into the first replay. Alrighty, so the first replay we have is versus Hero. Now this one was what I was just playing on stream for a bit. As you'll see, this is certainly a replay of all time, as you'll see. Contact. Yeah. We'll probably just skip through the hero combo. It's standard hero shit. We've seen hero 90 billion times. And the usual setup. Super Poly. Neos, Fusion. And set to pass. So I'm gonna set the Chimera. Gonna send the Nightmare Magician, gonna go Cornfield, add Mirror Sword, summon Mirror Sword, tribute it off, get the Gazelle, Veiler, gonna get Veiler, gonna go Quaddle to negate the target effect. I'm going to go Fusion Shokan here for the Chimera, as it also gives me a hand rip, funny enough. Gazelle and Chimera. Gonna add the Apprentice, adding back the Chimera Fusion, setting it off, adding Apprentice, adding a Cornfield Quaddle, and then Chimera Fusion again for a Baphomet. Baphomet sending Farfa in order to banish the Armed Dragon. I'm gonna negate the Mirror Sword with Mirror Sword, so it does get banished there. Gonna exceed Shokan for Beatrice. And he's gonna go Super Poly on the Beatrice, which is interesting. Gonna go for the Shining. Crosskeeper gets some draw. DD Crow hitting the Tau for some reason. I would have saved it for whatever I would have saved DD Crow for whatever I was gonna target with the Chimera, but I guess it was gonna get hand ripped at the end of the turn, so he kind of had to do it there. Okay, now here I went on simply IP pass. I do have float effects, obviously, but you'll see. Gonna go Poly for Great Tornado. I'm gonna go Chimera before he goes End of Main. Gonna go bring back Apprentice Search, summoning back the Chimera. Gonna go Mask in order to make Goddess. And yeah, then I go Chimera Fusion, get it back. Normal to Mirror Sword, and he just scoops. IP Pass simply wins me the game. It's hilarious. It really is. But yeah, I would have essentially won on that turn. Although I don't know what back row he was on, I still probably would have won that. But anyways, let's get on to the next replay. So the next replay we have here is versus Despia, showing off the turn 1 as this deck literally just auto wins versus Despia, funny enough. You'll see why. So our hand is pretty solid here, actually. Go Chimera Illusions, setting back, setting that off. Gonna go Mirror Sword in order to get the Gazelle, adding in Chimera Fusion, and here we could do the Camel Up line. So we're gonna go for Chimera here. Big Wing Baphomet, bring it back to Mirror Sword, Gazelle, adding, and he's gonna DD Crow the Chimera Fusion of all things, so I can't get it back. But like, honestly, I don't think that was a really good play there. But I guess he was just gambling that I wouldn't have had another Chimera Fusion. But even though I literally did off of skill. So anyways, going to summon back, discarding the Chimera Fusion, adding the Tau, Chimera Fusion add back. Gonna go Fusion again for the Baphomet. Tau will be summoning the Magician. Baphomet here, effect, or to send the Vision. Vision adding Gaia. Gaia effect. Gaia at the Golem. Beatrice effect here. Beatrice sending that. So with this turn 1, we have Chimera. We have the one engraved that can bring out the Invader of Darkness, making it where opponent can't activate quick plays. We also have Beatrice to send, honestly, whatever. Mainly this matchup, Tackle Crusader, because you can Tackle Crusader the field spell, you kind of just win from there. We also hand ripped him, by the way. If he attacks, we can pop a card on the field. We also have the Chimera Fusion, which what we'll do here is we'll go Mirror Sword Knight, attribute it to summon the Big Wing Baphomet, and Baphomet on summon searches any beast and Chimera Fusion. So what we do here is we'd search the Camel Up and make Gatling Ghoul for a pop, and then we also have Fiendish Golem. So a very solid end board that the opponent probably can't play through. And he's only started with like 3 cards in hand. Obviously, skill's gonna give it more. Taking a summon Invader of Darkness. Going to reveal the Ab Libitum. Adding a Luber. Adding the field spell. He's gonna go Banishment. Adding Dark Lord Morningstar. Adding the field's gonna go field spell. I'm gonna go Beatrice, sending the tackle bounce. Summons a Luber, getting branded opening, and he just passes. He just scoops. Yeah, that end board going first was so stupid. Like, I would be shocked if he could have played through that. But yeah, Invader of Darkness essentially just soloing matches. I'm not gonna lie. I hope this card is gone, because not only does it make that matchup miserable to play against, it also makes the mirror pretty miserable. But let's get on to the third replay. So the third replay we have here isn't really anything special, to be honest. I'm gonna be real here. It's nothing really special. It's just kind of funny because the opponent just did all this setting up and I just took him down with maybe like 2 cards max. So here we are versus Fleur here. Yeah, I opened Radiant and I was like, oh, okay, maybe this might not be half bad, depending on what fucked up Fleur build this is. And this is Buster Blader Fleur. We're gonna skip forward, honestly. We go Revolution to Fleur, blah blah blah. We've seen all the Fleur shenanigans already. It's time to let Fleur go, bro. It's the big 2025. Buster, make another. Make Decode Talker. Fusion off for the Buster Dragon, and I'm just going to kill him here, as you see with his hand. Setting that Chimera Illusions, shuffling back, adding another Fusion, setting Magician. Gonna go Fusion here for the Illusion Beast. Master Tau, attack in, make it 0, attack in again, and attack in again for lethal. It's so funny how all I just did was Kaiju and I win. I'm sorry if this replay wasn't like anything special. I just think it was funny because of me kaijuing him. But all right, we'll get into the final replay that is really funny because the opponent just doesn't read Nightmare Magician. As you see, this is the replay I was talking about. I think I talked about it before. It was the one where opponent attacked into it. But yeah, you'll see. Trust me, you'll see. Anyways, let's get on with it. And the final replay we have here is another game versus Despia, funny enough. So yeah, overall, I think this deck is very strong, and I think this deck is going to be stronger post-banless if they hit that best decks harder enough. I really did hope we get Guardian Chimera, but it's crazy how this deck is still good even without it. I think this deck honestly would have been tier 1 with it. But anyways, he's going to go normal Despia stuff. Gonna go Despia Theater of the Branded. Making Masquerade. Gonna go Tragedy. Gonna go Dramaturge. Gonna add Ab Libitum. Aluber. Adding Judgment of the Branded of all things. I don't know why he went Branded and Ready here. I guess he thought Tragedy. He thought Tragedy or something? I don't know. Gonna make Quarteris. And setting one pass. Now, I forgot in this that he set the trap, and I forgot what the trap did. So, yeah, you'll see. I kind of get cooked by it, but hey, you'll see. Okay, gonna go Skill, adding Chimera Fusion. Flip up, Mask, Sword Knight. Here, gonna go Big Wing to add the Camel Up and the Fusion, just so I can get rid of Mask, because that is a pretty damn annoying card. Gonna go Gatling Ghoul. Going to go Gatling Ghoul to pop, Dramaturge, I will negate. And I'm at 400 life points, by the way. Popping it, putting him at 1950. Gonna go Chimera the Illusion Beast. I forgot about the trap, so yeah. Gonna go Judgment here, Judgment in order to pop my field. Going Chimera Fusion, setting one in passing, ending on just Nightmare Magician. And he makes first Dark Lord here. Now, you'll see why he fucks up here. It's hilarious. It's so stupid. Like, okay, gonna go Tragedy. Tragedy, adding another Aluber. Adding a Aluber. I thought he was, if he made Ding, he would have won. But he's, why did you, I guess he thought that because Nightmare Magician was negated on field, it would have stolen his monster. But like, all he had to do was attack in with Dramaturge. Yes, I would have been able to steal, but you could go Quarteris to drop me to 0. Oh wait, it was only during the main phase. Oh well. But still, you really didn't have to do that. Or you could have, what you could have did was attack in with Dramaturge, steal it, and then you attack in with first Dark Lord, and then go Quarteris, and you'd have lethal, I think. But still, why would you attack with the first Dark Lord of all things? I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna steal it, and he's forced to pass. Gonna Kaiju, adding back the Chimera Fusion, setting it, attacking into Aluber, and that's just lethal. But yeah, you attacked in the entire wrong order. I don't know how you do that, but anyways, guys, that ends today's video of Chimera. Hopefully we get Guardian Chimera soon. I'm just saying, Guardian Chimera and Lunalights will be pretty nice. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this deck down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that. Follow me on Twitch, join the Discord. And yeah, guys, my name is xSerena, and I'm out. See ya. Peace.